Streaming. TikTok. Check, check. Hello, and welcome to Test Stream. We are coming to you live from a tailgate parked in Bandera, Texas. What you are seeing is the actual sun blazing in the Texas sky. And you're also seeing our telescope crew. Who here is who here is excited about the eclipse tomorrow? Yeah, it looks like a few of you are. Awesome. So you are seeing things, you are hearing things. We have a few different ways of viewing the sun for you. I lost one of my feeds. As soon as I go live, this the one that's mismarked as yours, but that's not you. That's not your end. Oh man, what a thing! What an amazing thing technology is that we can. It says no input over there. Oh, so maybe it is. Maybe it's that camera. What an amazing thing that we can point telescopes at the sun, capture that video, and then redistribute it over the internet for people to see. I think it's just incredible. Just incredible. Hopefully Houston gets some breaks from the clouds tomorrow. You can see a little bit of our sky. Let's see here. I think I can show you our sky. If you look there, you can see our sky. We've definitely got clouds. But we've also got breaks from the clouds, which gives us hope. And who are we without hope?
Could I get one more battery from you?
So this is the image. One more battery, yes.
Okay, so yes, the looks like the battery on the camera died rather than
Sorry,
your
No,
feed.
you're fine.
I'm going crazy.
How does you have a separate? I mean,
there's like
we
a
can
little
dock
clip.
all four and charge it in this caddy, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I mean, I was gonna take that home and charge it.
Perfect. I'm gonna come back and pop the
Okay.
battery back.
We had a camera
I
die.
like your glass, dude. You got a bunch of nice lenses, man.
Thank you.
Is this that a 50? What is that? 2.8, 24 to 70,
Yeah,
and and a wide.
24 to
Nice. And a
70.
telephoto. You have everything.
yeah.
Your
This is
base
borrowed.
covered. Sweet, dude. That's
That's the backup.
that's
with
really
that.
good glass.
Yeah. Thank you. I just received a compliment. I need y'all to know about it. Apparently, I have really good glass. Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome for the opportunity. One of our hopes is that we're able to bring the eclipse from Bandera to those who have less fortunate skies and they can't go outside and see it for themselves. I know I'd want to watch it. So that's kind of our mission here. And we have a few different telescope feeds to send you. What we're looking at right now is a 5-inch telescope. And That should be. Oh, we lost our 5-inch camera. Okay, there it goes. Look how fast the sun is blazing through the sky. Jack, we're watching your feed. The sun just went woo, woo, woo. Oh, okay. Thank you for that note, Mr. Avodrock. Thank you for that. That's good. That's why we have these test streams. Know where we need to fix things. Okay. Okay. Here is feed from an 8-inch. This is an 8-inch telescope. Very bright. Very bright and shiny. This scene has audio. This scene should have audio. What else we got? This scene should have audio. Right? You guys hearing this? Hello, world. Excited to share this event.
You're up, aren't you?
Oh, here we are. Yes, sir, I am up. Yes, sir. Do you have anything that you'd like to say to the good people? Remember, it's got to be family friendly. Maybe you're not the person to comment.
No, I can comment.
Okay.
We have to be careful.
We have to be careful. Are we stretching our bandwidth?
We are. So, can you watch your bandwidth and watch your strength? And if we have it, we'll just kill the ISO.
Oh, wow. It looks like I have dropped a significant amount of frames.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, there I go.
Streaming.
Mine went out.
Your what? Your battery?
My camera went out.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Let me drop the ISO record and see
Okay.
if we have. And let's let it run with both of ours for now.
Okay.
If we lose the ISO record, it's ISO feed. It's not a huge deal.
Okay.
Okay, so stay up. Let's see what it does.
I will stay up. I will stay alive.
That's why I was asking the questions.
Okay.
And no, I wasn't gonna curse. I know we're live because I know you got live mics.
I do have live mics.
He has live.
That it's not even turned on. You have to
That's
flip
even,
the.
That's even better.
You got to flip the switch, man.
That's why I'm behind the camera.
The man wants to be muted.
That's why I'm behind the camera.
Well, just thanks for the wiggle. You got prominence now?
Yeah, see it?
Okay.
Visible.
Yeah, we're
A little bit of tuning right like due north at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock on the sun. Yeah, I see a dark spot on there. Yeah.
See the prominence sticking up above it?
No, not really, but I think that's because my monitor is partly in the sun here.
The sun, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, it's a little.
Do you
right
see it?
there, right there, yeah. I see
Okay, hang on. Let me.
it. Can you zoom in?
I am gonna zoom in. We're gonna zoom in on this prominence
There you go.
and see what Charles is talking about. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Oh, you gotta look closely. Hang on.
A little before.
Let me get this back. Just before, yeah,
Yeah.
just between 11 and 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
You see a prominence. Okay.
Oh, were you talking to me or?
Would you want to go on microphone and tell us what a prominence is?
It's a flare that hadn't pulled.
No,
up from
you
the
got to get
sun.
on the microphone first.
You know better. You know what it is. You tell him. You tell him.
No, I
I'm
don't
no
know.
good at that stuff.
It's so okay. So it's a solar flare.
Well, basically,
That prominence is a solar flare.
that hasn't pulled away from the sun. Prominence is just, well, yeah, solar flare goes ahead and pulls away from the sun and shoots off into space, but the prominence gets pulled and wrapped back around onto the sun. So if I could get even finer, which I can't, but these are actually looping back in on itself.
A solar flare, and it's looping back in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, don't say the astronomers know better than what I just said, but basically a prominence doesn't ever leave.
You're not being graded. Charles, is
I
it?
know, but
There's no judgment.
I wouldn't want to be broadcasting something.
Okay.
And the Rice astronomers are going,
Oh, sure.
That's bullshit.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
And then you say that word, and we're
Oh,
live, and you say that word.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh man, right now?
That's funny.
Oh man.
That's
Sorry
okay.
about that.
Hopefully
I
you're
didn't
far
know-
enough from the mic; it didn't get
I
caught
didn't
up.
know we were live.
Yeah, audio all around now. Okay, we got
Oh.
that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay, are you getting? I'm still getting bad.
You're still getting bad signal. I don't know. Could you guys comment on the stream quality? How is that looking out there? So far, I mean, audio sounds good. Does fire need oxygen to burn? But we're told there's no air in space. So how is the sun fire? These are the questions.
Really? Oh, cool. Who's sending in the, we live stream?
Can hear you from the UK. Yeah, hey, awesome. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate the feedback. What are the dark spots? Oh, they're sunspots, right?
They're cooler areas.
The cooler areas of the sun. Now, the cool thing that I heard about prominence, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, if you want to. You don't have to. Yeah, you. Is that each solar prominence is unique. They last for 24 hours and then they never exist again. So when you see a prominence, you'll never see one just like it ever again. So each one is a very special, unique thing to witness.
Yeah, and one day last week I was imaging and I saw one just starting to form. That was really cool. Anyway, sorry about that. I didn't know you were
Oh, no, it's okay.
live stream.
It's okay.
I was watching my language.
Yeah, you're
live
good.
right now?
I am live right now.
I'll see.
I am live right now, and we're talking about this right over here.
Gotcha.
Are you wanting to sit down? You want to chit chat?
No, you want
Pretty good.
you mind muting for a second?
Yes. Hang on. Let me mute the audio. And okay, we are back with audio. There's a little bit of buffering and the sound cuts out. Okay. No, I believe we're sending 30 frames per second. Hi, Telltales. A little bit of buffering on Facebook. Okay. So we are diagnosing internet connectivity issues now as we speak. Oh, there was a lot going on in Instagram. Man, you guys are chatty. They mentioned Bandera. Yeah, we are streaming from Bandera. That 14.4K modem can't handle it. I know. Should have spared the expense. Got the 28.8 or the 56K, right? It freezes every few seconds on TikTok. Okay, that's good. We will be live streaming tomorrow, which is why we're doing the test kind of a day early to see what our internet looks like, see what kind of performance we get, and then see what kind of changes that we can make to improve it for tomorrow. So yeah, do appreciate that feedback. You are looking at the sun over the Texas sky via a H-alpha view, which I had resized a little bit. Okay. And maybe we'll keep that kind of resized. That looks nice. I don't know that we need all that information. All right, so there's our H-alpha view. Here's our 5-inch telescope. You guys are all able to see and hear on that. Yeah. If there's any audio issues tomorrow, I'm definitely going to blame them on solar flares, not my equipment or preparation. That is a good call. Thank you, Bobby Flores of Instagram, for giving me a cop out. Hey, man. Did you want to talk?
Sure.
You got time?
Yeah, I got time.
All right. So joining me on mic number 2 is I'll let him introduce himself. Here you go, Jack.
Yeah, my name is Jack. I'm with Rice University, so we're helping set up these telescopes. Yeah.
Very cool. So we're looking at this 5-inch telescope right here, and this is your baby, which is just sitting right over there, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. What kind of telescope is that?
So that's a Celestron 5. It's an equatorial telescope, so it should track that sun as it moves across the sky. Right now, in order for it to track perfectly, it's got to be pointed exactly due north. Right now, it's not pointed perfectly due north, so you do see that drifting a little bit. You can probably see it down the stream, but it's nothing that's too hard to correct every a couple of minutes.
Is the plan to try to point that due north at nighttime when the North Star is out?
That is the plan.
That is the plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully the clouds dissipate long enough for us to be able to do that. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of cloudy tonight, so I'm not totally sure Polaris is going to be visible at all. But if it is, that's going to be real nice. If it's not, we'll just keep on doing this, and I think it should turn out fine.
And you'll just have to track it by hand?
So it tracks.
Ish.
It's tracking a little bit. So only if it were completely not tracking, I have to track it by hand quite a bit. But because of this, I can just walk by every couple of minutes and get it back in the center.
Okay. So the sun looks like it's turning more orange,
Oh yeah.
and it's not setting in the sky. So what would cause it to turn more orange like that?
So actually, the sun, if you were to go take a look at the sun and not immediately blind yourself, it will be white. Because think about it, the sun's outputting all types of light, right?
Right.
So when you get all wavelengths of light, you perceive as white. So the sun should actually be white. It's only orange because of the filter we're using.
Okay.
Same thing with Venus. You might have this idea in your head as Venus as kind of a yellowy planet, right?
No, Venus is always blue in the movies.
Blue?
Right? Yeah, I've seen sci-fi movies. Venus is blue, right?
That's news to me.
No, it's always yellow?
I always, when I was a kid, I always
Are you
thought.
telling me television's been wrong all my life?
Well, it's neither yellow or blue.
Or my memory's wrong.
If you flew by Venus in a spaceship, it would be white because it's covered by clouds. It'd just be a
Okay.
pure white pearl, and that's what you see in a telescope as well.
All right, personal question. Do you dream of going to Venus sometime?
Dream of going to Venus? Probably not, because it's hot enough on the surface of Venus to melt lead.
Yeah.
Venus is the original victim of climate change.
Okay.
Got a lot of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere causing.
The original victim of climate change.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
insane.
But before we knew that, because we knew there were a lot of clouds on Venus, because we knew it was kind of close to us, people thought a lot that there was a jungle on Venus. So that might be why it was blue in the sci-fi movies. They thought there must have been jungles, oceans.
Okay.
So 60s and 70s was a big scientific challenge trying to get a probe on Venus. People tried 8 times. We were new to the spaceship thing, so we failed the first 7 times. Try number 8, the Soviet Union landed the first probe on any planet to Venus. They found out that it really sucked. So after that, Venus got replaced by Mars in the popular consciousness.
So let's not go to Venus.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that's awesome. I was telling Jack here that we're just going to be, asking basic questions about a telescope, and now he's dropping truth bombs about Venus. Making me kind of want to visit, kind of not want to visit. But well, cool, man. So you say you're a student over at Rice?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You're studying astronomy of some sort over there?
I'm just studying physics.
Learning physics. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that enjoyable for you?
Oh yeah, it's a fun science. Any viewers thinking about it, you should certainly do it.
Are any viewers out there actually thinking about physics? Because I'm curious. I'm curious to know. Hi, it's just Jules. See you. Outside of Utopia, Texas, we are in Bandera, Texas. We are set up in Bandera, Texas. All right, we got some people that are going to be polar aligning theirs tonight. That's cool. Ooh, I don't know what time the eclipse is going to be in California. I don't.
So it's
is
1:28 out. It's gonna be one. I want to. how do I not remember? 132 here. It's gonna
Yeah.
be 132 here, so it's gonna be 1132 in California.
11:32 in
Yeah,
California.
1132 in California.
Okay. Okay.
No, double check. I might have misremembered.
Definitely worth looking into.
All right, it was nice chatting with you, Steven.
Awesome. Okay, you're gonna get back to it.
I'm gonna get back to it. Thank you all so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Jack. Gonna miss Jack. There he goes, manning his telescope. Oh, I see why. Because his sun's getting out of view a little bit. Minor adjustments. Okay, now we got the sun. All right, so here's the view from our 8-inch telescope. Bum, 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 bum. Got a good question about what bit rate we are streaming at. 6 megabytes per second is what we're streaming. We just had someone on Instagram say, H Alpha, red sun. 5-inch telescope, yellow sun.
That's right.
8-inch telescope, whitish yellowish sun. How's it going, man?
Good. How about you?
Good. How's the internet holding up?
Not sure.
Not sure?
I think it's okay.
Okay.
Also, all of the cameras are set to the same color temperature.
Oh,
So
sweet.
that's probably color variation in the scope model.
Same ISO?
Same exact ISO.
Same exact. Okay.
Same shutter, same ISO.
Same color temperature, same ISO on every single one of these cameras. So any variation in color is due to the telescope. That's really cool.
And your A7 III does seem a little wider. AS3.
Whiter
Yeah.
or wider?
Bluer, wider.
Oh, okay, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, Shanice, we really want to get the eclipse right tomorrow. We want to get it to you guys without any kind of interruption or problems. So definitely going through the motions here. Sun is orange from the Gatorade filter. No. Everyone knows blue Gatorade is best Gatorade, which would actually make the sun more white. So where are you guys tuning in from? Oh, Marlena, thank you. We've been officially welcome to the Hill Country. The Hill Country is actually very beautiful. I love Houston. I love being a citizen of H-Town. But man, that area is flat. So coming out to the Hill Country is very nice. It's a very good time indeed. Everything good, homie?
Everything good.
Good. Are you ready for another bottle of water?
No, I still got water.
You're still working on your first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I definitely needed some more. All right, we're going to go back to that 5-inch. As I'm not sure Instagram is catching up with that.
Oh, that's Instagram.
Stephanie on Instagram, we are in Bandera, Texas. Yeah, you see the different chat feeds?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Hypertension. Yes, I can see you. I saw you misspelled high.
Not on Venus.
Not on Venus. So this is the combination of Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and Twitter. This one is just Instagram, and this one over here is TikTok.
Yeah, the atmosphere is acidic
Oh,
on Venus.
did you turn it on?
I turn it on? Oh, no. Yeah, the atmosphere is acidic on Venus. Those clouds are made of sulfuric acid. Not sulfuric, sulfuric acid.
Now, did you... And we are on a different internet network. So if anyone is able to tell us if you can see and hear any better than you previously could, that would be good information for us to know. Why is the picture of the bottom underneath the comments? Why is the picture on the bottom underneath the comments? Do you mean what is the picture? Like, what are you looking at there? Oh, the TikTok feed is down. Audio is great. So far, it's better. Audio is way better. So not just a little bit better, but way better.
Good to hear.
Can anyone confirm if TikTok is up? I can check it on my phone. Burp, burp, burp. Uh-oh. You're going to see what's on my For You page now. That's all people like repairing stuff. That's my For You page. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the TikTok feed isn't down. What you're seeing there is a black... You're seeing... the top portion of the screen is our telescope. The telescope cannot actually see the sun right now because of cloud coverage. But if we were to do that number right there, you'd see the stream is still totally live. In fact, we can bring in, on this guy, we can bring in, where is it? Yeah, so here we have a small little window of the telescope. And you can see there's no signal there. Does that make sense? The forecast is actually not supposed to be clear. It's supposed to be cloudy. In fact, I think it's even supposed to be more cloudy than it is today, right?
Yeah, we'll see quite a bit of black boxes tomorrow as well, probably.
Okay.
So yeah, we can't see the sun. We can't actually see the sun from the telescopes right now because the clouds are diffusing the light from the sun, so it doesn't get through the filter we're using to not fry our cameras. When that cloud moves over the sun, or if it even thins up, we'll be able to see it again.
So Michelle just went from TikTok to YouTube. She's like stream support guru over here.
Yeah, thank you, Michelle.
Yeah, so the thank you, Michelle. The black box down there is because that's a telescope pointed at the sun, and we can't see the sun right now because of cloud coverage. So there is no light on the other side of the telescope, if that makes sense. So that's what we're looking at is a cloudy sky. The black box is just a cloudy sky. No sun to shine through it.
We have a filter installed over the telescopes because the light from the sun is really powerful, so if it goes straight into the telescope unfiltered, it's just going to fry up the whole thing. So you got a filter blocking out 99.99% of the light. But the sun's so bright that that's enough to get an image if there's no clouds blocking it.
Which is an important safety tip.
Yeah.
Don't look at the sun.
Yeah, never look at the sun through a telescope. You'll blind yourself immediately. You know, yeah, looking through the sun just with your naked eye is bad enough. But if you got a telescope that's focusing all that light right into your eye, you will not be, and there's no fixing that.
I've seen videos of people that are able to catch small, like little timber pieces on fire. Because you put them underneath a telescope, point the telescope at the sun, and so you can catch like small things on fire with that, and then. So you imagine putting your eye through the eyepiece of a telescope in place of the kindling, And
Oh yeah, your eye would literally be cooked.
yeah, that's a bad recipe.
That's the same idea. You know, you can take a magnifying glass, burn ants. You know.
Yeah, but we're not demonstrating that today.
I heard there was some building. Maybe somebody watching knows what I'm talking about, where they had these like the building would have some kind of art museum had this fancy architecture with all these curved walls, but they didn't realize those walls were focusing the sunlight and burning people on the sidewalk.
Oh no! Have to wear sunscreen just to get back there. They remind you of that fact every time you power up. It's a scan hand controller.
What's that?
I don't know. I'm not Googling things that chat mentions. Although it could totally be safe. I'm not Googling what anything suggested like that.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Looks and sounds good.
Momentarily lose this camera, okay?
That's fine. We're not getting anything anyways, dude. The clouds.
Thank you for the warning, though. Jack, what are you hoping is for dinner tonight?
Hope it's for dinner tonight. I don't know if I'm not. Yeah, I was surprised when they told me about this place. I thought we were, really gonna go backwoods, right? And it's actually the spot's kind of ritzy, so I'm just pleasantly surprised, I guess.
Kind of ritzy, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was expecting like cabins.
Cabins. Oh, okay.
The eclipse is gonna be tomorrow at like 1:32 p.m. That's gonna be totality.
Central time.
Yeah, Central Time. It'll last from 1 minute to 4 minutes based on where you are along that path of totality.
But so we're gonna start streaming before first contact. And do you happen to know what time first contact is happening?
I think it's gonna be around like
It's like 12.
yeah, something like that.
12:30 something.
Yeah, something like that.
I should know that. Shame on me.
I should know that too.
Shame on us. But whenever it is, we will be there. We'll be streaming.
Oh, back.
Before. Oh, we got something on H Alpha. Okay, let's go to H Alpha, and then you can see here. Yeah, we're getting some view back. Okay, clouds kind of getting out of the way. So yeah, we'll be streaming from before first contact up until final contact, which is when the moon has totally vacated the space in front of the sun. Yeah, it'll actually still get dark in Houston. So Houston is expecting 90+% coverage. So you won't see full totality because it's not in the path of totality. But you will see, 90+% coverage. So it is going to get substantially dark. Now, under the conditions of a total solar eclipse, I'm told, because I've never experienced it for myself, but I'm told that it is to be compared to a full moon at nighttime. So that is how bright the middle of the day is going to be. Full moon at night. All right, yeah, H Alpha's coming in pretty good. Okay, we've got our 8-inch telescope right there.
Still doing a live stream?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We're still live.
Okay. Well, I was gonna try to fine tune it a little more, but I didn't want to mess you up.
You're not going to mess me up, so I can cut to any of the other telescopes. So if you're going to go down for a little bit, all you have to say is, "Hey."
Yeah, I won't go down. It's when I tune it, it'll kind of move it around a little.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
just didn't want to miss you.
Okay, I appreciate you, sir.
Clean up some hazards. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're able to see that sunspot real good right there. Hey, you're welcome, 87 Joseph. Yeah, the forecast is calling for rains and clouds in Houston, so it's already going to be a little darker, but it'll get more dark in the middle of the day. He said he's going to be tinkering with H alpha. Oh, I thought they were fixing to start
Right.
mowing the lawn.
Yeah, we got the 5-inch going as well. Yeah, there's a 5-inch telescope.
I just had a traffic phone delivery.
Oh, okay.
That's
Now,
that's a sunspot.
Is that a sunspot?
Yeah, you were trying to clean your computer screen.
I was trying to clean my. I was. Thanks for calling me out.
Leo, this is not Mars. This is
I
actually the
appreciate
moon. And not the moon. The sun. The sun. This is the sun, not Mars.
Anthony, yes, it will still get dark in Houston with the cloud forecast.
The black spot is a sunspot, so there's a lot of magnetic activity on the sun because the sun isn't made of solid, it's made of plasma. So different parts of the sun rotate at different rates. That causes magnetic activity. And sometimes that causes a little piece of the sun to get a little colder than the rest of the sun. So that little spot is less bright and it shows up as black on our filter. That's a sunspot. Solar eclipse is going to start tomorrow Monday at 1:30, about 1:32 Central Time.
That's totality, right?
Totality, yeah, that's totality.
Okay, so you can see the beginning of the eclipse. Or hey, do you know when does first contact happen?
First contact.
I'm thinking 12:37.
I just Google it right now, yeah.
I believe 136 is
Totality.
Is totality. I think it's
131 and ends at 135.
Okay, that's totality. When does first contact happen?
1214.
12:14. Okay, I was way off with
And
12:37.
255 is the very end.
Okay, so 12:14.
14. And then 255.
We've got first contact.
Fourth contact is 255.
So second contact,
What did I say?
You said-
131.
1:31.
Yeah, 131. 55.
Now this is all Central Time. If you guys are writing this down with us, this is Central Daylight Time.
And it's over 135.
1:35. So totality is going to span 4 minutes.
Yes.
4 full minutes, not 4 minutes and 20 seconds or
It's like 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
4 minutes and 5 seconds.
I think is the max.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 minutes 5.
Third contact. Okay, and then fourth contact and final contact is when? 2:55.
Yeah, that's right, Nanya. Don't look directly at the sun without glasses, and if you look at the sun through a telescope, no filter, you're gonna immediately get blinded.
So solar filters on your video equipment, which includes your cell phones.
Yes.
Don't just point your cell phone
Yes.
up at the sky.
Well, if you go back to mine, the prominence really juts out now, and the technical term is
Where's it at?
the squiggly bits on the
This,
sun.
that's the technical term.
Oh, the cloud came in.
Oh,
2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, the prominence was just jumping right out.
and here we were asking you about time when we could have been looking at
No,
prominence.
no, no.
Missed opportunity. Oh, hey, from California. Thanks for tuning in. That's awesome. So we're just doing a test stream right now. The eclipse is happening tomorrow. So right now we're just doing a mostly an internet performance test, but also a test of, video and audio equipment and everything. Can we see it in New Jersey? I believe that the path of totality does extend through New Jersey.
So yeah, Nanya, if you take a photo of the sun with your cell phone, the cell phone lens is still going to concentrate all that light into your cell phone. So if you don't blind yourself by accident trying to take that photo, you're going to destroy your cell phone camera.
Ever seen a UFO? That's a stream for another time. That's a stream and a story for another time.
I saw a bird fly over the sun. A bird flew over the sun just a like an hour ago. I thought, what is that? For a second until I realized it was a bird.
Oh, okay. Are you sure it was a bird though?
Oh, very true. Could have been aliens.
Oh, okay. I mean, some of chat has seen UFOs in Nevada. Hello, Robert. Are you questioning your hello? Is that like hello? Oh, no. So, Rosalie, to answer your question, it's not more dangerous during an eclipse to look at the sun. It's the regular amount of dangerous, which is very dangerous. There's nothing about the eclipse that is more dangerous, as far as I know, about looking at the sun. So, really, any time that you spend looking at the sun directly without any kind of solar filter or protection is bad. You don't want to do that. So whether it is eclipse or just regular old Tuesday, looking at the sun is dangerous. Hey, yeah, we're chatting. We're talking about what you're seeing right now. You're looking at a 8-inch telescope, getting some crazy video feed.
Will you be mad if it's cloudy tomorrow? I'll be a little sad. The next eclipse is coming in Texas, like what, 25 years? 21 years.
2045.
2045.
The year 2045 is our next chance to see one, and I don't even think it comes through Texas.
I think it does.
It does come through
I
Texas?
think it does come to Texas.
Oh, I thought you had to go to like Oklahoma to see that one.
Yeah, though there's gonna be one in Egypt in 5 years if you're willing to make that trip.
Okay, 5 years in Egypt. We'll see you there. The audio is down. Okay, we're receiving confirmation of audio over here. So it looks good.
Can we get 2 more in there? What's up?
You can see most of the eclipse in Houston. I mean, granted, if you have a clear sky and you're able to actually see the sun with protective gear.
Yeah, 5 inches is going to be off for a second if you want to put something else on.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. We'll cut to 8-inch telescope. Let's go to that guy. Yeah, you'll be able to see most of the eclipse. You will not be able to experience totality in Houston. It's not within the path of totality.
Yeah, not in
Tornadoes tomorrow.
Tornadoes.
Tornadoes might be a possibility.
Here?
Well, they're saying for Houston, and I know we had a meteorologist we were hanging out with who's here with us, and he was telling us that parts a little bit more north and east. Although he was mentioning between Waco and Dallas, there's supposed to be some severe weather there, which might create some tornadoes.
Oh wow.
So tornadoes, solar eclipses.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like pretty doomsday. That's chaos. That's pretty intense.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for the feedback, Robert. And for Avodrock. Avodrock, are you experiencing the stream any better? We did change our Wi-Fi access. Speaking of, I wonder how we're doing here. I'm gonna need to. So what you'll see in Houston, if the weather permits, is you'll see 90+% of the eclipse. So there will only be a sliver of the sun remaining to kind of illuminate the world around you in Houston. So it won't be totally blocked out. There'll be a sliver of sun left. First on one side of the sun as the moon passes, and then on the other side as the moon leaves. We're starting tomorrow, probably around 12 o'clock. High noon in Bandera.
Yeah, high
That's
noon.
great.
High noon.
High noon in Bandera, Texas. Streaming from a tailgate. Man.
I didn't realize, and you kept saying tailgate. I didn't realize that this is really a tailgate. I thought this was a table.
This is not. We're
Yeah.
right behind a pickup
Yeah, that's
truck
true.
right
That's,
here.
That's
It is.
cool.
It is literally a tailgate. I think we just need to be drinking some Dr. Peppers, and that's the most Texas thing. That's the most complete Texas package I could imagine.
Hello from Washington State. Hello.
Oh man, tuning in from way out there. Yeah, awesome.
Hey, Dr. Life. Going good.
Hope things are going good in Washington State.
You want to get on the mic?
No.
This is not Brazoria State Park. We are in Bandera, Texas. And we got a woohoo. Hey, there's someone from Tennessee.
Hello there.
TikTok, Tennessee. That should be someone's TikTok handle. If it's not already, you should jump on that. TikTok, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, Angels in Bandera.
What?
Yeah,
Where'd you see it?
Angel from TikTok says they're in Bandera right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, man, that TikTok feed, that chat moves kind of fast.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We got folks from Florida.
Very cool.
Welcome in. Mansfield. All right.
Switzerland, ooh.
Oh, okay. They might win the award for furthest away. San Antone and some Waco folks.
So why set up so early? Because the sun is going to the moon's going to start crossing into the sun way before totality actually hits. So we want every part of that.
So yeah, the eclipse can. There's 4 kind of important markers known as first contact, second contact, third contact, and fourth contact. So first contact is when the moon first starts to eclipse the sun, and that's going to happen at 12:14. So a little afternoon, our time here in Texas, Central Time here in Texas. So we want to cover the full eclipse event. So that includes first contact, and then it includes second contact, which is when the moon has totally eclipsed the sun. And then third contact is 4 minutes after that at 1:35, which is when the moon begins leaving the total coverage. And then it will continue to just kind of get out of the sun's way until 2:55 p.m. So about 3 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
About 3 hours. Yep. When you slay a sliver, when you say a sliver, what time of day would you equate that to? Oh, so when you slay you got me with the slay a sliver. I thought you were just putting a tongue twister on there. When I say a sliver of the sun, so around 1:31 p.m. tomorrow Houston time, 1:31 to 1:35. Hey, welcome in from Massachusetts. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't speak Spanish, but I do welcome you in. We are in Bandera, Texas. Just a little west of San Antonio. Look at that one going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what H Alpha is looking like. This one's so neat. How much hour until the solar eclipse? So the eclipse is actually tomorrow. The time of day depends on where you are. And since you asked this question from TikTok, you could really be anywhere. It's such a global platform. So I can't give you a time if I don't know. Hey, right on, Angel. I appreciate that. All the Bandera homies. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm gonna try to give you a little more cover.
Oh, I appreciate that. You trying to go over the pickup?
I think so. Can we go up one higher?
Are there 2 dots showing?
Nope.
There should, yeah, you can see 2 dots. You raise it up.
So two dots shown.
Oh, these guys are providing a little canopy cover for me.
Well, it's technically yours, but yeah.
You're using my equipment to provide cover. I do appreciate it.
Nice.
I'm just gonna have to run away from it whenever eclipse happens.
Right when it flies away on me.
Yeah. Hopefully it takes me with it.
Alright, thanks for your help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you guys. So question coming in from Instagram. No, we're going to end stream at some point today, and then we'll pick it up around high noon Bandera time tomorrow. See you at high noon. Right?
Right?
I mean, that's like how perfect could that be?
It couldn't.
High noon in the cowboy capital of the world. Sorry, man. What time of day would you equate the solar eclipse would look like on a normal day? The sky will appear as if it is 7 p.m. on a normal day. So, Anthony, if I'm understanding your question correctly, you're wondering, so during the solar eclipse, what will the sun look like? And I've heard that compared to full moon at night.
Might just float right into.
So instead of the sun being bright and sunshiny, it's going to be like full moon brightness in the middle of the night. It's going to be pretty trippy, I imagine.
Right. Sky's gonna turn black.
Sky's going to turn black. Sky's going to turn black. We're going to have tornadoes and solar eclipses. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. You might be too young for that reference.
Probably am.
It's
Yeah, don't quite get it.
That's okay. That was Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters? Oh no,
Yeah.
never seen that. No.
Yeah. Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Before my time.
That's okay. But now I know what we're doing this evening. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so it looks like we're getting a much more stable stream whenever we're using this for internet access.
Okay, cool. You go with using your
Instead of that.
I see. Go with using your hotspot tomorrow?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I hope my bill doesn't come in. It's just like a $800 bill or something like that. So, yeah.
It's crazy the phone hotspot works better than what's that, Starlink or something?
Sunscreen, everybody, sunscreen.
You use sunscreen?
No, I said wear sunscreen.
Okay.
I do have one more pop-up if anybody needs it.
No, I got some sunscreen too.
All right. Well, I think I might go check on our network master and see if there's anything else that he would like to check. Not seen Ghostbusters. Yep. Yep. That's okay. He's a good kid. He's just misguided as far as 80s movies go. So in Houston, it will look like a full moon night. Yes, during totality, it will look, well, probably a little bit brighter because you're not getting the full total eclipse experience. You're only getting, you'll still see a sliver of the sun, if we can say that. I don't think it'll look like sunset because that's kind of more of an orange glow. Would you say?
I've been told that I guess you're speaking to the mic.
Yeah, we got to make sure it's on. There you go. There you go.
I've been told that it will look, the area around the sun will look similar to dusk, but further around the sky will go very dark. It's sort of if you're looking at far away from dusk.
All right, so V. Allen, you're wondering what we're shooting with. So right here is an H alpha camera. And then we can give you another feed over here. This is a 5-inch telescope. You can see that right there. Then we have one more feed, which is an 8-inch telescope.
Camera 2 is also on now.
Camera 2 is on now. Okay, and here is not set up. I don't have camera 2 set up on that. Okay. Instagram and TikTok can see camera 2. Nobody else can. Exclusive. They paid for HMNS memberships. Oh man. Yeah, so that's just a sliver of it. Is that just because it's not it's that close to the sun, right? It's not that it's just off the sun. It's
Correct.
just-
The
okay.
the current camera they're seeing is a much more zoomed in camera. It is much higher magnification, so you are only seeing a portion of the sun as opposed to the whole sun on some of the less zoomed in cameras.
Right on. Merlix Picks from Instagram. Yes, we will be live streaming the eclipse tomorrow. So today is only a test. We're one day early for the eclipse, and we will be live streaming it tomorrow. So yeah, that's kind of an overview of our equipment. I hope that answered your question. There you can see sunspots. I shamefully tried. I thought I mistook the sunspot for a little speck of something on the monitor, and tried to wipe it off, and it wouldn't come off.
We had someone just earlier confuse one of the sunspots for a stain on the lens
On the
of
lens.
of the camera as well. So,
So
you are
I'm not the
you
only
are not
one.
alone in that.
I'm not
Sunspots
alone.
are
Okay.
notorious.
That makes me feel so much better. Good deal. Okay, I'm gonna go check in with our network guy and see if there's any other tests he wants me to do. Be right back.
The only questions we're getting right now are in Spanish. I cannot read them.
Oh, there's me.
Yeah. Shooting off.
H alpha.
Yeah, on the H alpha.
How do we switch that view?
I have no idea.
I think you just press that.
Oh yeah, that's it. Here, not that one. It's over there. Should say H
Yeah.
alpha. There we go. Yeah, that's it.
Up about 11 o'clock, somewhere in there. You may have to zoom in. Plus the
Oh, we got a question about the solar filters.
What's the question?
Yeah, so we got a question about what's on the lens that lets us see it without hurting our eyes. So we actually got a solar filter on these telescopes. It's kind of like a mirror. It looks like a mirror. It blocks out it reflects 99.99% of the light. But the sun is so bright, even just a little bit of light coming through, you'll still be able to see it.
The prominence is really showing. Oh no, we just lost H alpha.
Oh, we did? Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the H alpha feed or what happened there. Oh,
we got a
there's a cat. Oh, what? Okay. I don't know what's going on with the H alpha. Oh, did your computer go to screensaver? I saw pictures of your cat. Well, I saw pictures of a cat. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so we have H Alpha back now that we've seen cute kitten pictures. Here we are looking at H Alpha. Oh, we lost our GoPro. Stellar kitties and puppies. Exactly. Is the sun brighter today? More than normal. Okay, so the sun has solar peaks and low points, kind of waves in which there's more solar activity. And right now is one of the high points. The sun is kind of at peak performance. It's going crazy with prominence everywhere and all kinds of solar activity. But I don't know if that makes the sun any brighter. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think the sun should be about like the same level. I think that stuff is fairly minimal in how bright the sun is.
Okay, so it doesn't really impact the sun's brightness.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but like not enough that you notice it just standing around.
Okay. We're back on H Alpha. Charles, what were you saying was happening with H Alpha?
There's the prominence is showing. The prominence is showing really well.
In the top, that same one up top?
Yeah, I mean, there's two of them really showing well.
Let me see if I can.
And you can even see the squiggly lines on the.
Oh, okay. I see a little bit over there. Of course, we're working with glare and the clouds. Yeah.
You can see some squiggly lines too. But, I guess talk to the rice guy.
What's up?
Solar filaments.
The little dark squiggly lines that go across.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you can even see the phage. I guess that's how you pronounce it. The white bits around the sunspots now.
Okay, well, that's awesome.
Well, a minute ago.
A minute ago, we were looking at kittens.
Sorry about that. I thought I had disabled that. Obviously not.
No, I mean
I gotta kill that.
that's part of the fun of being live. You get happy little accidents like that,
Yeah.
as Bob Ross would call them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you talked to them about what H Alpha is and why it looks so different from the rest of the screens?
What are we watching here? Please enlighten me. And okay, what was your question?
I was just asking if we had talked about that, about what H Alpha is and why it looks so distinct.
We have
and
not
different from
talked
everything else.
about that because I actually can't answer that question. I have no idea what H Alpha is, except that that's what's the feed on my screen.
So H alpha specifically is, we have a camera set up here to specifically pick up the H alpha radiation. It is a kind of radiation that the sun gives off, and distinctly because it is not as intense as some of the other radiation that the sun gives off. We get a very different picture here from a lot of the others that you were seeing, as well as specifically during the total eclipse on Monday, tomorrow morning. We are going to be able to see a lot of the H alpha radiation coming off the sun. We're going to be able to see the corona, a lot of the radiation coming off the sun very visually, because it will be so much darker and we won't be able to see as intense of the other radiation coming off of the sun, blocking out what we are seeing here.
Yeah, this allows you to see those prominences and all the little squiggly stuff
Yes.
that's going on the solar surface.
And in terms of the prominence that was asked about earlier, that is as we see the radiation coming off of the sun, it creates sort of bands which break, and all of these sort of squiggly lines of red that you can see more distinctly in H alpha, that once again you may not be able to see with any other type of camera.
Okay, so the starting time tomorrow depends greatly on where you are in the U.S. or in Canada or in Mexico. So without knowing where you are, can't really tell you what time. What about the UK? Oh, the eclipse is not making it as far over as the UK.
Unfortunately, not. It will not be visible from the UK this time.
But the Egypt. So there's an eclipse in Egypt in what, 5 years from now?
Yes. No, I believe it's 2027.
2027. Okay.
So that's just 3 years from now.
3 years
we're
from
gonna
now.
we're gonna get another one in Egypt. I'm not sure on the specific day of that one,
I wonder if
but
that's gonna also hit the UK.
I'm not sure.
I've only heard Egypt.
I have
So maybe it's not traveling much or something. I don't know.
I'm not actually sure on that one. We'll have to find out and give more information. on
Good
that
question. UK was banned from receiving the eclipse. I'm not sure of the scientific accuracy of that statement. Will you see it in Western Canada? Negative. You will not see this eclipse in Western Canada.
Eastern Canada ovally.
Yeah.
It is moving west to east, starting in Mexico, coming across the U.S. to eastern Canada.
In Texas, first contact, which is when the moon first starts kind of getting in the way of the sun, that's happening at 12:14 p.m. tomorrow. And totality, which is where the moon is completely blocking the sun, is going to be around 1:30 also tomorrow. And then moon gets out of the way at 2:55 p.m. So there's kind of a 3-hour period between noon and 3.
And there's that 35 minutes right in the middle between the few minutes before second contact all the way to the few minutes after third contact are where you're going to very visually be able to see the difference. It's not going to look different in the sky for most of the time that the moon is traveling across the sun, but it will get very visibly dark and start to look like the evening sky a good few minutes before we actually reach totality. So you do not need to worry about the fact that it is just that 4-minute period. But it will be very, very entertaining the whole time.
And you have his guarantee, right?
Yes, you have. Yes, you have my guarantee. You have my guarantee that I will be entertained.
So looking at a map here, because someone had asked about what they asked. They asked about Mississippi. And so, no, it looks like Mississippi is not in the path of totality. So you will experience darkness from the eclipse, but not full darkness and not full solar coverage from the moon. I think I'm just going to leave this up. There's a lot of people questioning about that.
No, that's great.
Going to leave that up. Arizona.
Albuquerque. I'm seeing a question about weather. In Texas, we will be seeing some cloud coverage tomorrow, but we have our fingers crossed, and it's only
substantial cloud coverage.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, we are really hoping to get clear images, but even with some substantial cloud coverage, you should still very distinctly be able to notice when we are nearing totality.
The